I was not about the our hazards, right? And then how to avoid the hazards, how to find the common term, right? What are all the drawbacks due to the hazards? What are the types of effects due to the hazards? All those things we have seen. Now almost we are in the end of this kind of designs, asynchronous sequential designs. So as I told you in the previous lecture, next we needed to find the way of simplifying the states, simplifying the implication table or simplifying the flow table, state table or state diagram now. So to simplify it, we needed to follow two methods. First one is a state table reduction method. State table reduction method. Second method is called a implication table method. Implication table method. Right, these two are the popular methods. The more popular method is the implication table method rather than the state table reduction method. We will see why. Right, we know why we should attempt to reduce the states. Because whenever we reduce the states, we can save the flip-flops and then we can save the required basic gates also. So therefore, we go for reducing the states because our design should be the optimum design. That should be the ultimate design before our implementation. Therefore, we needed to apply our state diagram or implication table or state table into this algorithm to verify that whether we have the optimum number of states in the circuit or we needed to reduce further, right? So we will see now. So to understand the first case, to understand this state table reduction method, I will take one state diagram, then I will explain you with one example so that you all will get the idea clearly now. All of you take this state table. I'm drawing, you also take. It has come from some application, assume, right? Some statement is given. Based on that requirement, we have drawn the state diagram. That state diagram is here with us right now. Please take this one. Okay. Taken? Do you need time or you have taken? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir, done.
Okay. Now tell me, how many states are here? Totally, how many states? All of you show me your face. How many states are here?
7.
7 states are there. Number of states equal to 7 now, right? Number of states equal to 7. So we need to apply some methods now to reduce these states without changing its logical operations, right? Because logical function, logical operation should not be changed. For the given input, the expected output should come out, correct? No, if there should not be any change now. So the idea is now here, we are going to apply the state table reduction method, the first method, and then we are going to reduce this state diagram. So we are going to first check whether any reduction is possible or not. If it is possible, how it is possible, then we have to reduce the state diagram. So before going to such a reduction, now what I will do, I'm taking some states. Maybe I'm taking here, this is state, this is input, and this is output. Just to verify the result of this state diagram and then simplified state diagram, right? So the input will be 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0. Randomly I have taken the input. Because input is random, it is not in our control. No, it is coming from our earlier stage somewhere. So it is not in our control. We cannot predetermine it. So we have taken the input something like this: 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0. Right. Now tell me, initially it is in the A state. Initially it is in the A state now. So when the input 0 is coming, what will be the next state? Circuit. Did you understand the state diagram? The state diagram we have drawn from understanding some problem. Correct? No. So some statement is given. Based on that, we have drawn state diagram with the present state is A. In the initial state is A. When 0 is coming here, what will be the next state?
A.
A.
Yes, sir.
Obviously A. Obviously A only now. Right. And when A is here, the default output is 0, and then when 0 is coming, correct? No, the next output also will be 0, and it is in the A state. And it is in the A state. Now 1 is coming. Then what's the next state?
B, sir.
B. B. What is the output?
0.
0. Output is 0. Now 0 is coming. The input is 0 now. What is the next state?
C.
C.
C. What is the output?
0.
0.
0. Now 1 is coming. What is the next state?
D.
D. What is the output?
0.
0. Like that you fill up it. You fill up this one and tell me the result. You understand how do I fill up this one now? We have taken, this is the initial input. I mean this initial state and initial output. Then 0 has come. Therefore we moved into this state now. Then 1 has come. Therefore we moved into this state. Then 0, then C. Like that we proceed. So this is the complete state diagram. That means there is a test for all kind of inputs at every state. You to look at every state, there is, if the input is 0, where should we go and what is its corresponding output? If the input is 1, what is the next transition and what is the corresponding output now? So every state has possible transitions. That means 1 and 0 transitions. And tell me the states now. D next state. E output
0,
D, when D 0 is coming, okay, tell me the what is output you said?
0,
Next state,
F, sir.
F. What is the output?
1,
What is next state?
F,
Output,
1,
state,
G,
output,
0.
state.
I'm doing after that.
Oh, okay. Just we have taken some random inputs and how the state is transferring there and what is the corresponding output. That only we are writing.
So next state would be F,
F output,
1,
next state
G and 0.
0. Bus. G and 0. Okay, this much we keep. We will compare after the simplification now. So this is the state diagram. So as I told you, we need to reduce we need to check whether any possibility of reduction is there or not in the drawn circuit. I mean state diagram. If it is there, then we should do it now. Next, we are going to formulate the state table out of the state diagram. State table. It is as usual. Present state, then the next state, then output. Then output. Present state, we are taking A. This is a next state when x equal to 0 and then 1. Output also x equal to 0 and 1. X equal to 0 and 1 now. A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. F and G now. Listen carefully. This is very simple, but you need to understand the algo. The flow should be very clear to you. So these are all the present state. If A is the present state, if 0 is the input, what is the next state?
A,
A. And what is out corresponding output?
0.
0. If x is the input, when the present state is A, what's the next state?
B,
B. What is the output?
0.
0. Fine. So like this, you fill up this one. From the just we are converting the state diagram into state table. That's all. Correct. You are correct. One second. F2, if F equal to 0.
F for input 1, sir.
Right. You are correct. You are correct. F to G. Please check this one with your state table.
Sir, and also output is 0, sir. For 1.
Output is 0 for what?
F, sir. 1 for 1. For in output, sir. For input 1, output 1 should be 0.
Which one should be 0?
F, that one is
F के लिए.
F to F. Sir, input 1, sir. F to, for
F to G, F
input,
to F, input is 1, no? Then output is 1, I have written.
0, no, sir. In state diagram, it is 0.
1 second, I will check. F to F you are telling? F to F 1, yeah?
Yes, sir, it's a 1.
Okay, sir, I have written.
Okay, no problem. Is it fine now? This state diagram is correct?
Yes, sir.
The table is right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Now we will continue. So we are very familiar already understanding the problem, right? And then drawing the state diagram, then converting it into the state table. This we know very well, right? Now we are going to apply the state table reduction method. State table reduction method. Our intention is reducing the number of states available right now, present in the first attempt of our state diagram. So what we needed to do, we have to start from the bottom. The intention is to start from the bottom is so that you can eliminate one by one if possible, right? If the G is matching with some other states, you can eliminate them now. So see, dear students, we can eliminate the states if we feel that, or if the state goes into some more states, that state generate the equal output, similar outputs now. Suppose if we are here, we are going to another state, right? So that state output, and then we are going to one more state. From that state, the further output, both are same. Then we no need to go to two different states to generate the two different outputs in different occasions. Correct? No? So instead of going into two different states, you can go into the same state. So in two different occasions, the same output will be obtained, will be attained. So now the idea is, if the states are similar, right? And also if the output of those states are similar, then it is possible to remove the state, one state, and then maintain the circuit, or force the circuit go to some other state instead of this state, because this state is eliminated, right? So we are going to identify the similar states, and the one state will be eliminated, and then circuit will be forced into move into the similar states. Correct? So that is the idea behind here now. So you take this one now. We are starting from the last state. That means the bottom state here. So we are comparing G with some other states here now. So look now, the G, when x equal to 0, it goes into A. When x equal to 1, it goes into F. And then the corresponding outputs are 0 and 1 respectively now. So we try to compare G with F. Manually we are comparing G with F now. So when we compare G with F, when x equal to 0, this goes to A, but here it goes to G. Right? Here, if from Fj, if x equal to 0, it goes to G. But from G state, if x equal to 0, it goes to A. So there is a conflict. That means these two transitions are not similar. So if x equal to 0, from here it goes to A, but from here it goes to G. So the state transition from the state G and F are not similar. Therefore, we cannot compare. 1 point. But if you look at the output, when x equal to 0 in these two states, output is 0. When x equal to 1 in these two state, output is similar. Though the outputs are similar, but the state transitions are different, because from here it may go some other state, so we cannot compare them straight away. Correct? No? So it is not possible to compare them. And then you move forward. So try to compare G and E now. G and E we will compare. If you compare G and E, when this is x equal to 0, it goes to A. From here also it goes to A. Correct? So then when x equal to 1, it goes to F. Here also it goes to F. Here also it goes to F. You look the output. Here is 0, here is 1, here is 0, here is 1. Therefore, the G and E states are similar states now. The G and E states are behaving similarly. There is a equal behavior. Therefore, we can eliminate this state. Correct. That means the first conclusion is G and E can be compared. Can be compared. Correct? No? Can be compared in the sense they are absolutely similar. They are absolutely similar. Because of the similarity, I am reducing the G state. I'm reducing means I'm removing now. I'm removing the G state into Karo. We are removing the G state. So there is no any G state. So wherever the circuit is transferring to G state, now we should force the circuit to go into E state now. Am I clear? We should force the circuit to move into E state now. So wherever G is there, you replace the G by E now. So this G by E, because there is no G state existence now. G state is not existing now. It is removed now. So wherever G is there in our circuit, in our state table, go there, replace the G by E. Replace the G by E. Understand now? So one state is eliminated now. One state is eliminated. Now we will continue our comparison. Now we will further continue. Then you look here. So G and E are compared. Therefore, one state is eliminated. Now you compare F and E. F and E, when x equal to 0, it will go to E, but this is going into A. Here F, but here it is going into E, it is going into A. So we cannot compare these two, though the outputs are same. Then you go one state ahead. So F and D compare karo. F and D we are comparing. Are they comparable or not? Yeah.
Similar.
F and D are similar states, so we can compare them. Compared. So you look there now. The F x equal 0, it goes to E. Here also it goes to E. Here also F. The output are also similar. Therefore, this can be compared now. Therefore, we are removing the F state now. Remove the F also now. Here we removed the G. Remove G. Here remove the F now. So there is no any F state now. So wherever F is there, that circuit should go to D now. So go there, F replace D, F replace D now. We are forcing the circuit to move into the D state instead of the existence of F state is now absent. Because it is removed now. So since we are reducing the states here using the state table, this method is called a state table reduction method. State table reduction method. Straight away, state table reduction method. Then any more possibility is there, you compare E to D, anything is possible? If no, then E to C. E to C not at all possible because outputs are completely different. So E to D we can compare, D to C we cannot compare, E and D can be compared and ABC can be compared because outputs are completely different. As we know, the output should be similar and then the state transition also should be similar. It should go to the equivalent state. Understood? Okay, so there is no further comparison. Therefore, we can come to the conclusion that now the reduced state table is present state, next state, output. X equal to 0, X equal to 1, output X equal to 0 and X equal to 1 now. So A, B, C, D, E, that's all. So here A, B, this is C, D, A, D, E, D, and A, D. The outputs are 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. That's all. 0, 1, that's all. So now how many states are here? N equal to 5. So totally only 5 states are there now. That means 7 states are reduced into 5 states. Reduced to 5 states. You may feel that 7 and 5 ke liye we need 3 flip-flops. Obviously we need 3 flip-flops, but the number of gates that is needed for implementation of 7 states and 5 states has come down. So one intention is we can reduce the flip-flop. At the same time, we can reduce the logic gates that is required for implementation of 2 additional states now. So this state table will give you the same response like the previous state table. There is no any logical difference. There is no any functional difference, right? But we reduced it now. So this what we called optimized state table. Optimized state table. Optimized state table. So now you draw the state diagram. For this optimized state table, draw the state diagram now. A, B, and D, C, and E. So A to B, 1 by 0, 0 by 0, 0 by 0, B to C, 0 by 0, 1 by 0, 1 by 1, here 0 by 0, 1 by 1, and then 0 by 0. Please check whether this is correct. Whatever I have drawn is correct with your diagram. One by 0. Now you take the same input and then you find the states and then output. We have taken one input, no input sequence no for verifying the function of the circuit. Take the same input. Input, state, input, output. Zero, one, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0. You tell me what is the output and what is the input. Are they equal? Tell me the states and outputs.
Yes, sir, they are.
What is the states and outputs? You tell me. States.
A,
A.
0.
A output is 0. Next.
B0,
B0,
C0,
C0,
D0,
D0,
E0,
E0,
D1,
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 E0,
E0,
D1,
D1,
E0,
E0,
A0.
A0. That's all. So now what does it mean? Unnecessarily, we needed to process it two additional states in the previous state diagram if you proceeded with that state diagram. Right. Now we applied the state table reduction method so that we came to know that there are two similar states. We eliminated them. Therefore, finally, we landed with only 5 states. We have drawn the reduced state diagram. From there, we applied the similar pattern of input into the state diagram and we got the same output. It means that the replacement of states G and F has made no change in the circuit, in our circuit operation. Correct? No? So this is the meaning of this state reduction. Now, that is one thing. Second thing is now, minor.
सर इन स्टेट ए होगा ना सर ए फिर बी होगा ना ए बी
A B.
ए नहीं ए के बाद फिर ए आएगा ना क्योंकि इनपुट तो 0 है.
Here you are telling initially. No, he has taken A here, somewhere here. This is the initial state.
अच्छा.
You can take in the way you want. Na? If he assumed already initial state is A, and then he has taken the actual input from here.
Okay sir.
So,
Okay. Na?
Sir, after A input, after applying input 0, you'll get A no, sir, next state. That's what he's asking me.
That is now you can write now here A 0. Okay.
Sir,
Na?
after A, after this 0, again it will come B, sir. For A, if the input is 1 only, next is B, no, sir.
I'm not getting you. See, initially it is A, no.
Okay, sir.
This A 0, because of this A, he has come to this A.
Yes, sir.
Then 0 he has taken. So you are telling this one. Okay. He
Next
started from this A now. He is in initially A.
Okay, sir.
Okay, no, this A.
Okay, sir.
Oh.
After that, next state, what is the next state? Next state will be B. No, sir.
Which state?
After A, if we apply input as 0, sir, then what will be the next state, sir?
Oh, you talk about this input now. Correct.
Yes, sir.
Here you are understood now. Correct. Then now initially if it is A, what is the input pattern actually? 20 or 10?
0, sir.
10 na. Then we should go to A here na. A here now, one more time A. Then only this one will come.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Then you continue. You understood no?
Now it is okay.
Okay, fine. He skipped that initial state. Now all of you fine, no? Hello?
Sir, after D के बाद भी sir D in D के बाद फिर D आएगा ना फिर से क्योंकि इनपुट तो 1 है.
This D, you talk about this D or this D?
Next
This
third
D.
third D sir. Third. You are pointing in fourth. इसके
D,
पहले वाला जो D है.
0 from E, 0 is coming. Therefore, this is E, no? E or C, this one?
E.
E means 0, means then it will go to A, no? One second, check this one, 1 second. Mistake here there. If it is E state, see.
So the outputs are coming out to be same. They are not looking because the initial states were not taken there.
Understood now. Because you missed one
The
state
outputs
now.
are same.
That is what Mind is telling. Once again,
Sir.
rewrite. I should take the initial state and then redo it. Your output should be similar. I mean, your input is there. No, straight away you take the input 0. What is your input pattern? One, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0. Na? You be here A. Then your output is 0. You go to A. Then 1, you are going to B. Your output is 0. You are going to B. In this way, you proceed. You take this is your initial state. A is coming now. Right. Output is 0. Go to A. When you are in A, 1 is coming. Output is 0. You are going to B. When you are in B, 0 is coming. Output is 0. You are going to C. In this way, you proceed and tell me. So that time we may not concentrate on the reductions. So first we needed to complete our state diagram covering all the possible or required states for the given application, and then ultimately we needed to input this state diagram or this table into the state reduction method so that we can find the optimum possible reductions. So that is the first method. First method means it is slightly difficult because if you have some 100 states or 200 states, for example, then comparing one state with another state or one row with another row subsequently, and then writing the algorithm, all those things are slightly complicated. Therefore, we go for more popular method called implication table. Doesn't mean that implication table is so simple, right? But some industrial standard softwares are giving the tools for this implication table. Second method is implication table. Implication table. This is very important method. Listen carefully. Right? Any doubt you can ask me. Implication table method. Table. Fine. I will explain me with one example so that you can understand the algorithm flow. Right. First you take the state table. Present state, next state, and output. Next state and output. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. D, sorry, x equal to 1 again, x equal to 1, x equal to 0. Here also x equal to 0.